Hi everyone, Rosa here with Credit Expert. Today I wanted to talk about charged off accounts. So there's a common misconception out there that you should never touch a charged off account because if you pay it off, the score is going to decline. And there's a reason that misconception is out there, right? Because that can happen, but in most cases that's not going to happen. So let me explain. First of all, I'm only referring to the scoring models that are in use in the mortgage industry. You know, those scores that you're going to see on a mortgage credit report. This information doesn't apply to recent scoring models like FICO 9 or FICO 10 or even Vantage 3.0. So charged off accounts are factored into revolving utilization if they've been reported during the past year. So even though they're closed, they typically have a balance. Those are the ones we're talking about here. They wouldn't have anything to charge off if they didn't. So they have a balance, and they're usually highly, if not overutilized. So because they've allowed it to go late and then reach that status of in collections and then charged off, they've accrued additional fees. They may be 115% utilized. So having obviously that high of a utilization on an account can have a negative impact on revolving utilization. So paying that account off can provide a benefit there. On one bureau, however, paying it off due to the way the information is updated and how the scoring model looks at it, it can make that negative behavior associated with that account appear more recent to the score. And that's where it can cause a decline. So what likely happened is, you know, somebody carried it out in the past, they got burned by it, so they just say, you know, don't touch charged off accounts. The reality is in most cases it's going to help. In some cases it's not going to have any impact. And in some cases, it's going to cause a decline, you know, but that's the exception, not the rule. So always simulate it in the Credit Expert What If Simulator before carrying it out so you can have an idea of what the impact is going to be. Even on that bureau where it can look more recent, if they have other recent negative behavior, this isn't going to make them look any worse. So they'll just get the benefit for improving revolving utilization in a case like that. Like all things credit score, the whole profile matters, right? Because it's the whole relationship of the information amongst each other. So another recent late, then this recent, you know, this becoming more recent isn't going to make it any worse. So be sure to simulate it. If you have any questions for us here at Credit Expert, please don't hesitate to reach out to us at info@creditexpert.com.